Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Fantasasta. This is not Battlefield 1, but instead in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the 1000 subs that we have now hit, as well as the future of this channel and upcoming changes I'd like to be making. Really, this is quite a substantial topic, and as such, I'm going to leave it for the second part of this video. The first, however, is quite simple. Hitting 1000 subscribers has been a personal goal of mine for a very long time, and having managed to do so, I'd like to express my personal, deepest gratitude to all of you out there who have supported me. Be that if you were a supporter from the very beginning, or if you were the last person to subscribe to this channel that got us just over that milestone, I'd really like to express my appreciation for you choosing to subscribe, choosing to watch my content, comment, like on a regular basis. My thanks go out, of course, especially to those who have followed this channel for a longer period of time, who regularly comment on the channel, who regularly watch all the videos. You know who you are, and you guys are truly awesome. And it's one of the reasons I make my content and make it public on YouTube. Not only do I enjoy making my content, but I also enjoy seeing you guys react, see other people enjoy and watch my content, and therefore you're as much a part of my YouTube experience, of this project, of this channel, as simply making and recording these videos are. For that, therefore, I am extremely grateful. With that out of the way though, one should do at least something to celebrate the occasion, and I've been very bad in the past in really marking milestones. I don't think I've ever done a serious kind of event for hitting 50, 100, 500, I don't know how many subscribers, and now that we've hit 1000 subs, really, I feel like I have to do something. I can't just let this milestone pass again without even properly mentioning it. And as such, I'm looking for feedback from you guys on what we could do to celebrate the occasion. Possibilities include things like a community live stream or other things. I'd really like to hear your feedback, your opinions, your creative suggestions, as often those are better than my own, down below in the comments. And from that, I'll pick kind of the most realistic and the best idea, and I'll try to make it happen, be that now in the end a live stream or a Battlefield session where as many of the subs can try and play as one functioning team at a time, whatever it may be, whatever suggestion you have. Or if you just like one of the suggestions I brought up in this video, please let me know and I'll try and organize this so we can, as community, somewhat come together, somewhat celebrate having achieved 1000 subscribers. Having talked then about reaching 1000 subscribers, we move on to the more meaty topic of today's video, and that is crudely named Define Disaster 2.0. If you have a better name for this project, I would greatly appreciate if you could communicate it to me in some fashion or another. Now, Define Disaster 2.0 really is born out of the age of this channel. I've been doing YouTube on Define Disaster on this channel since the 30th of November 2015, so just over 1.5 years. Quite a lengthy period of time. Yes, not the same as compared to the big hotshot YouTubers who have done this now for say 6-7 years, but nevertheless a good chunk of time, and many elements have developed, have evolved since I started making YouTube on this channel as well. Some, however, have stayed somewhat in the past, stayed back and haven't really changed. And I currently, as an individual in my own personal life, have a chunk of time that I can actually dedicate to redeveloping, redesigning elements of Define Disaster and improving the content in the long term. And that's really what this project is born out of. And as such, it encompasses a wide variety of things. Most importantly, however, in this project is getting the feedback not only from me myself, what I think needs to be improved, but from you, the community. And that's why I really want to share it with you before I properly embark on changing all these individual aspects. And as such, if you have feedback, please do share it with me down below in the comment section. So Define Disaster 2.0 encompasses some basic things like updating logos, updating graphics, thumbnails, making things look slicker, cleaner, better, more marketable, more attractive, but it encompasses a slightly more deeper aspect as well. This includes things like looking at individual content. How can I, for example, improve weapon reviews going forward, improve structured elements in there? Are the graphics insufficient, or do they only detract from the actual content? Should I be looking at more stats involving more technical knowledge about the individual weapons, or are things already a little bit too complex for the average user or extend beyond what people actually want to see. All these things for each and individual format that I produce are up for essentially debate, both personally and with you guys within the community, because I'm trying to improve from the ground up, if you so will. As such, speaking of ground up, not only do I look at my videos and the way they are presented online, but also the wider channel as such, and things like improving communications comes into play here. For example, I'm considering opening a Twitter or Facebook page to allow for better communication between you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, the community, and me as the content producer. Also improving the variety on the channel, possibly including some work with other YouTubers or with other individuals which I interact with in my daily gaming life. Or even, lo and behold, adding future games to the variety on the channel. So not only focusing on Battlefield 1 exclusively, still mainly focusing on Battlefield 1 for the foreseeable future, but not exclusively, but also including, for example, games like Star Wars Battlefront 2 once that shows up towards the end of the year, or other interesting games out there. And that's really where your opinions are very important, because I can say what I do on the channel and for what reason I do it, but I don't really have your perspective on this necessarily. Which of my content is your personal favorite? What are the areas you think I could improve on, and how? Would you like to see other games, other genres on this channel, or would you like me to exclusively, without exception, stick to Battlefield 1 content? All of this I'd really appreciate if you could take the time and share with me, because ultimately it will influence the way I change and move forward in this coming project and with this channel, for the better, I hope at least. Having then explained Define Disaster 2.0, if you so will, better name, please do suggest, I'd like to once more express my gratitude to you guys who have brought me to this 1000 sub goal. I greatly appreciate it, as well as the continued great suggestions in the community. Being that now, I'm sure the great suggestions will get specifically for improving this channel and the 1000 sub event, if you so will, for this video, but also more generally, the everyday video suggestions, the everyday interaction in the comments below videos. It's what for me personally as creator makes up a large part of the enjoyment that YouTube as hobby is. With all that being said, however, as per usual, I'd like to thank you very much for watching and hope to see you in the next Battlefield 1 video.